A better network as
So Perry gets the puck flying down the wing, and he dishes it back.
And Parise, right there.
He's deacon, he's dodging, but then he takes the biggest hit I've ever seen in my life.
Alright, hello and welcome to the stream. It's me, Z, here on Zdrive. And today we're doing something a little different. As some of you may know, I do reaction slash review videos for a few TV shows. And what I thought I should try to do to help, just to go with my channel more, since I do mostly video game let's plays and different videos of that with video games, I figured why not play a game while I talked about Fear the Walking Dead. And I figured why not use a game like Zafehouse Diaries. For those of you that do not know, the game is made by I believe it's Shoofly. I think that's what they're called. Let's see if we can find this name. Screwfly. I'm sorry, Screwfly. Alright, and it came out a few years back. I want to say like 2011, 2012 maybe. And it's kind of a management survival zombie thing. So you have a couple different scenarios. As you can see, the information here is the team that created the game here. Alright, so now what I was thinking of doing was adding the different people in. Now, actually, I might do that. I want to do that. So we're going to add. Whoa, that's huge. You can see all those pimples. We're going to add our cast here. Pictures are really big. And we'll see those portraits will be the characters in the game. So, be a nice little touch. And I don't think they have drug addict on here, so I don't think we can get his profession. That's what it seems to be right now. Let's see. What is the closest thing to him? I don't know. Is he a musician? Did he say he played anything? No. Bartender. We can add him, but I don't want to go through all that to add him. Unless you guys demand it, then we'll add them. Ancestry. I don't really know what those actually mean. I usually don't add a lot of characters to this. I haven't played it in a while anyway. Let's see, what was his last name? Clark? Nick Clark, I believe. And Nick is, let's say he's 21 because he's not a minor. He is resilient. Just say he's resilient. And alright, so we can accept that. I put Travis in there, but I didn't give him a name, so let's edit Travis. That's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. So this portrait is fine. We didn't name Travis. We gotta go Travis Moa. I'm not even sure how to spell his last name. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Oh, let me get that bar out though. You can't even see it, right? There we go. That's better. Alright, so let's check IMDb here. Everyone's source for maybe accurate information. Manawa, that's not Moa. Manawa is his last name. I just did, since he's a teacher, I did librarian. That was the closest. There, I'm put 40 down. I figure he's in his 40s. Most of their kids are teenagers, so they're late 30s, I'm assuming, to mid to late 30s, early 40s. Alright. So let's get our ladies in here. These are some huge files. There we go. We have Lisa. And what is Lisa's last name? Ortiz. And she is a student. At the university, I guess. She is a nurse. They have a surgeon on here. She's not a surgeon, but she's going to be the best that they have for now. So, do surgeon, whatever that entails. Give her ancestry, which I have no idea what that means. And I'll keep her the same age. And she is smart, perceptive. I'll go with smart. Alright, and actually we can eat that. Edit. No, we did the age. Okay. Alright, let's get Maddie in here. Who is actually, question, who is your favorite character so far in the series? For me, now this doesn't have to be because they had cool scenes or whatever. It's just, it could be somebody that was only in it in 2 episodes or something. It could be like Tobias. You might like Tobias or something. It doesn't matter how many scenes, if they're a main character or not, if they've been in it. Who's your favorite character so far? Mine is actually Travis. I really like Travis right now. He kind of disappointed me, but actually I'll get into this. The internet went ablaze over Travis and how he did not understand that, you know, they're walkers. They're not alive anymore. But I say give the man a break. It's been less than 24 hours since the end of first episode till the end of the 3rd episode. It has not even been 24 hours, so give him a break, because Herschel from the original series had a couple months and he was stockpiling walkers in his barn because they were sick. So just putting that out there like that. So give Travis a break. He's still in shock. All of them are, honest. The only one that doesn't really feel like they're in shock is Nick. Nick seems to have a better handle on things than everyone. Maddie kind of has I think she puts the face on that she got it together, but she's working it out. I was trying to find Maddie's last name. Oh, it's Madison. Alright. She is a teacher, so she's gonna get, or she's a guidance counselor, so she can stay resilient. Yeah, I want to say she's resilient. We're gonna make her the same 40. We're gonna make everybody 40 just because we're not sure of the ages. And I'm not sure what this does, but I'm gonna leave it as the same as Nick here, which I think I had as 1, so I can check that real quick. Yep, it's 1. Alright, so let's get his sister in here, Alicia. Bam. These are freaking huge pictures. Alright, so we have Alicia, who just was informed what was going on by her brother Nick. And I still don't think Maddie would have told her. Like, after all that, I have a feeling she would not have said anything to her. Like, tried to act like it didn't happen or something, which I find crazy. She is smart, let's say. Yeah, let's do smart for her. She is a student. Alright, they don't have anything that's like student. We're gonna make her. What does she seem like she did well? I know we could do random. Yeah, do random since we don't know. No, don't want to do that random. And she is like, oh, you can't do lower than 21. So, all right, everyone's 21 or 40. All right, and we have Chris here. Actually, I'm interested to see what his last name is. Is it Manawa? Or did he take his mom's name? Or did his mom give him his name? Is there any questions? Anybody that's watching? Or anything you saw that you want to talk about? Do random for him. Random ancestry is 5. No, it was 6 for Travis. I think that's what it's saying. It's saying that they're family. I hope that's what it is, because that's how I'm doing it. And who else do we have? I actually don't have the rest of our newer cast members. So I think we only can start with like 5 or 6 people anyway. So this is the cast we're going to go with. Save and exit here, and we're going to start a new game. So we have 3 options here. You have no survivors, no time limits, no objectives, no escape. Recruit new survivors and last for as long as possible. So it's kind of a progressive. It probably will get hard. It says easy, but so it's just to last as long as you can. Start with one survivor and you have to build up. You have roadkill, which is the normal game. Actually, that's normal. That seems like a new one. Which is repair a damaged vehicle and drive it to safety, scavenge parts by any means. And then we have deadline. Last a week with 5 survivors, finding clues to help get you rescued. Alright, so this is the one I remember playing. I've never been rescued. I've actually heard the helicopter flying off because the date went by and that's like the end of it. I was like, oh, that sucks. I've never actually beaten this game. I remember this one being out when I played, and I think this one was here last time I played, but this wasn't here. No survivors. I don't think that was I ever had that game mode. So if someone who plays knows when they came out, you'll know how long it's been since I played it. We'll do repaired a damaged vehicle. How about that? There's no time limit. This has a time limit. I'll make it hard. Why not? We'll tempt fate. Alright, so the game kind of looks like a journal entry and stuff like that. So let me know if it's hard to read. If it's hard to read, I will read it for you. If not, I'm going to just try to talk about Fear of the Walking Dead. Alright, let me get my notes over here. Misplace those bad boys. So I talked about some of the things that I was going to put in the video. The first thing is, like, when it started, episode started, my big question, because one of my big questions at the end of episode 2 was like, what's going to happen? Like, how is Maddie and Maddie and Alicia going to reconcile, or is she going to tell her what's happening? Is she going to try to still keep it from her? Blah blah blah. And we open, when we finally get to them, we open and everything's fine, like nothing ever happened, which I found to be I didn't want to do that, which I found to be very I don't know, I felt that was very cheap on the writing to move by that without any resolution. That's a loud dog. It's like bouncing. I have my headphones on. It's like bouncing around my ears. It's very lifelike. Alright, so these are the different places we can go. Hotel. House. Diner. Museum. Diner would be nice for maybe from food. A factory. And a house. Possible rescue clue. We need to do that. That's a definite. So let's check out our... I don't need the tutorial. I probably do, but... So this web here is how people like each other. So right now, Nick and Travis are cool because it's a green line. Chris and Travis are cool. Chris and Nick are cool, and Chris and Travis are cool. So definitely not like the TV show. And Lisa's not here. So, but Alicia and Nick aren't cool, or they're lukewarm. They're going negative though. Madison and Travis are more lukewarm, I guess. So as you can get the gist of the colors. So green is very friendly and red is not. This is orange. So we can get out of that. You can see how it works for everybody. Okay, so we can send Nick actually. Maybe I should have did the tutorial. We'll send Nick to scout. Okay, why is this not? And we will. The hotel's big, so we will scout out the diner. We'll have Travis scout out the diner. And he'll go with Nick or Chris. Both of them go together. And then this place here, we'll have Alicia scavenge while Madison search location. And we gotta barricade entrances. Actually, we'll find things useful first, and then we'll go there for supplies. So we have a handgun, we have 19 bullets, and some scrap, water bottle, all that good stuff. But anyway, going back to the talk is, so they're just hanging out in the living room, and they decide to play Monopoly together, and all is fine and dandy, which I thought was a really big cop out by the writers for that. Now, she still didn't want to tell her. She still was trying to protect her, which I think in this case, protecting her is telling her, because she's seen a lot. She had to take down her boss, you know, her colleague at work, the principal. Now, but Nick eventually told her later on in the episode, told everybody that if you didn't know, you knew when Nick told him. And because they haven't told her, there's some things in the episode that I feel like why I think it was poor writing, whereas like they decide not to tell her because they needed some things to happen, and one of them is to leave the door open. Like if they had told her, she's probably closing the door behind her. I'm assuming, not necessarily, but she seems like the type that would think about something like that. But maybe I don't know her well enough yet, or we don't know her yet well enough yet to assume that. And now this one's very reaching. Is maybe I don't think necessarily she would have remembered the bullets because of just the moment, and they were trying to get back to save Travis, make sure he didn't run into an issue, which honestly probably wouldn't have been an issue, but that's a catch 22s, I guess. So the bullet thing is alright. I mean, I could see it being in the moment forgetting it, especially if you just found out or you're just learning about things. But then with Travis, we'll go on to Travis now, since he did come back, and you've seen him. He hasn't had well, he did kind of fight one. He was trying to I don't know, just he was up close and personal with the drug dealer. So he saw him up close, he knew something wasn't right. Now he always tries to talk to them to see, and but he tries to keep them away from everyone else. So I think if let's say one was attacking Chris, he wouldn't talk to him. He'll take care of it, and that'll be it. But for him, he's gonna try to talk to him and see if they're in there or something like that. But if they were harming his family, I think he would step up and do what he needs to do. Alright. And he's very hopeful. He still has hope compared to most of the characters here. Okay. Alright, so one zombie in there, possibly more. Does have 5 in it. Okay. But so he does make a lot of empty promises. A lot of empty promises. It's like, especially this episode, it was like everything out of his mouth was an empty promise. But I think that's part of him trying to keep things calm. He's the type of person that's going to try to help and keep people, keep the situation under control. So, and then I thought it was interesting how they showed his reaction to Chris with the gun, learning how to use a gun. It gave me, I don't know if you guys watched the original series, The Walking Dead. If you do, I'm just letting you know, spoilers. You should just go with that for any of these videos, because I may reference something to it or explain something from that one. And Travis was, when he was learning about the gun, it reminded me of a scene. I don't remember what season it was or what episode it was, but I believe Shane was showing Carl how to use the gun, explaining stuff to him with that, and Rick didn't like that, and they had this whole big thing. I want to say it was like first season or something, but I remember that being like a big issue. So and also, what else? Who else was it? So I'm seeing that link, and he obviously, as things goes on, he's probably going to change how he feels about that if he survives. Because the way Travis is going, he's going to have a big kind of breakdown and change of thinking of how things are going to be. Or basically, it sounds like if he doesn't, he's going to die. Just how the Walking Dead works. Next we have Nick, who I thought he had a couple of funny moments when they were like he once he saw the guy standing in the street, he's like, we need a gun, and he knew exactly where to go because he tried to steal it before, or at least break into the house for some reason. And it was funny because Madison didn't say anything when he said that. She probably didn't hear it, but they sneak through, go next door, and then he lifts up the mat and gets the key, like it's his house. And Madison was kind of shocked by that. And they go in, they find a gun and bullets and stuff like that. But that was like his survival instincts just kicked on. Like he is probably the most, like I said, most prepared for what's going on. Like his instincts are ready. The only thing, his downfall, his weakness is his drug addiction, which honestly, I have a theory on that. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. It's his drug addiction, but they always see, like he's seen in like the last 2 episodes, I think, or I don't remember exactly what episodes were, but he always looks up at the sky and they show a plane. Now I think there's supposed to be a web series that takes place on a plane with everything happening on a plane. So I think it's just a nod to that, but it's just funny because the first time you see it, the plane is flying straight, and then in the first or second episode, then this episode, the plane was flying, and then it turns its wings, it's like banking or something. But it was like really fast, and it didn't look like it was good. It didn't look like things were good on the plane. So maybe that's the plane that we'll see in the web series. And I haven't looked that up yet, so I don't know if it started or not. Also, the thing with Nick, this is his drug addiction, and something I think was foreshadowing in the first episode. I mentioned it about Madison and Travis, where Madison says we can save them both. I think it's going to come a situation where because of his drug addiction, whatever it is, because of the withdrawals or whatever the situation, like him trying to get something, it's gonna put Chris in a bad position, or both of them are be in bad positions for maybe different reasons, and they can probably only save one. Um, so my prediction is Chris, from this main group, maybe the first one to these 5 people here, maybe the first one to go. I don't know if it's going to happen first season, but I don't think he's going to last through the second season if he makes it that far. So, because the first season's so short, I'm not even sure. I don't even know if they're going to kill off any of the main cast in the first season. So, I mean, it's only 6 episodes. All right, I know I'm not like playing that much right now, but this is new. Alright, so what did we find? Got a crowbar. Let's check our supplies now. So, it's been 2 hours, really 3. We need food. So we can equip people now, I believe. Now I gotta remember how to do that. Okay, what did I just do? Alright, everyone's gonna search. Actually, Travis, were you the okay. Alright, so everybody to that, now move off who I want to move off. As we go, we do need to kinda start securing the place, but we need to find some stuff first. Okay, we need to make better choices for people. Look at our relationships more. Oh, Alicia, Maddie are not getting along with Nick right now. Alright, so alright, Nick's gonna patrol. We're gonna actually send a couple people over to our place to search for it, but oh, we gotta move them. And it's in Nick, a very resourceful Nick, Chris. Actually, do they get along? Yeah, Nick and Chris get along, and then oh, maybe I should just send Nick and Chris, because so those 2 will go. And Madison, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep on searching? Yep, Alicia, I'm gonna have you search. Travis should be on. Oh no, I thought I put him on I didn't do the patrol, didn't I? I did Nick. Oh, Travis, you're horrible at that. Watch for zombies. What's our supplies look like? 11 pieces of scrap. That's for a trap. We need to get some hammers. Crowbar and a flashlight. Butter knife. Fire axe. Oh, I trashed something by accident. That sucks. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. That doesn't sound good. Nick and Chris return from the recon in House 8. Alicia and Travis arguing has escalated into a fight. Travis ended out with some bruising. Why are they fighting? Alright. Oh, actually, I wanted them to breach, not. I messed that up. So these two guys are going to go in. Let's change that to breach. They're going to take the handgun, some ammo, take 9 rounds. Fire axe is a good weapon. Or the hammer, which is better. Fire axe. And then if we need to open something, we got spanners for quietness. Increase their spotting since they'll be out. Guitar. Take a bandage just in case. And a couple snacks. And you guys are gonna head on out. Actually, I don't want you guys to investigate. How do I change that? How do you change that? They're moving here and I want them to do okay. I guess I should have read up on this again. But anyway. So we are off. We finished with Nick, and we're on to Mr. Salazar. I believe that was the name. I didn't catch the first name, but I feel he is already thinking like Shane was thinking, or how Rick is thinking now in the series currently. More so anyway. Probably more like Shane without the crazy. Take the crazy away from Shane, and that's what we have. Because in the main show right now, Rick and Shane, they're the same person, like how they were thinking, minus the whole crazy for family that's not yours. thing. And so he's like just protecting his family and doesn't care about anything other than protecting his family type thing, and will do whatever he has to. Um, and we saw him take a walker down with the gun. They used the I don't remember what the terms are, but they used the green shells, which aren't as which spread more, which are the bird they shoot for, like birds or something. I don't remember what they said it was. Um, and he had to shoot it twice, and he got up close and he knew to shoot it in the head. And that was due to their ride when they went by the hospital. Like he saw how what the soldiers were doing, police officers, when they were shooting, and then they had to shoot in the head to take it down. Um, and Now this, I think, something will come, because I think we all know what's going to happen to his wife, since she won't be able to get the medical attention that she needs. Um, so that'll be interesting to see how that plays. So if he'll take care of her until the end, or if he'll make a choice to end it for her before she turns, or will his thinking change when she turns and he has to put her down, or someone has to put her down. Will his thinking change because he called Travis weak because of multiple things? But also we know hospitals are ground zero, so all first responders, sorry, you guys on ground zero. Then we have Maddie, who seems to start to have the right thinking, but I'm not so sure she does. I think she's just able to deal with the situation right now. And she has a bad habit of keeping secrets. Worst thing you can do. So alright, so what do we have here? But pretty much that is my assessment. I'm looking forward to the show tomorrow night. I may do this again. I don't know if this is going to be after the show airs. I usually watch it once, take some notes, and watch it again to refine the notes that I take. So the first time is pretty much I'm watching it for enjoyment, and if anything glaring that I might want to mention, I'll write down. Sometimes, a lot of times, the stuff gets solved or fixed or whatever. It's answered in the episode, so I don't talk about it. And then yeah. And then the second time I watch it, sometimes I don't watch it all the way through for the second time. It's just to see certain parts. And so either I'll be up after the video, I'll live stream and have the have the questions and discussion thing. Then more of a discussion, because none of us know the answers really. We just want to talk about it. And then, or it'll be maybe one day during the week. Now my real life work schedules are opposite of most people, so I work during the evenings. I work late, so my times I was streaming would be earlier in the day, or like after 11:30 or midnight. So let me know, you guys. Let me know, and I'm Eastern Standard Time, if you're wondering. USA Eastern Standard Time. So just let me know what you guys would prefer, and I will try to work with it. I can also do like we could do Saturdays the night before, the day or night before the next episode type thing, to kind of prep ourselves for the episode. We could do a Sunday day sometime before, but I think I'd rather do it before. But you guys let me know what you guys think, and we'll try it. And I'll either get better at this game or we'll do a different game, but it will have a zombie theme to it or a survival theme to it at some point. And I thought I remembered how to play this. I guess I don't. So I'm going to save you guys the horror of watching me. Oh, what was that? The horror of watching me try to figure it out any longer. But thanks for stopping in, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm putting up. And if you want to see anything particular, just let me know. I will try to do that. Also, the channel it's not really going to change. Like I was doing 4 games at one point, and that was becoming a little much for my schedule since I don't do this full time. This is a hobby. So I will be going to start doing like 3 games a week. So it'll be 1 game that will have a video every day of the week, and then it'll be the 2 other video games will have 2 videos a week. So it'll be like a Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday, or something like that release, and then the Monday through Friday. And weekends I save for either making the videos or doing a stream like this. But thanks for watching, and you've been watching me, Z's, here on Zdrive, and thanks for stopping for a live stream, and I will see you in the future. Peace.